Good morning. Last night was so much fun. I've had a long sleep, 1 o'clock. Today is Friday, and every time I get a new email, I'm panicking today because even though our exams are over and our projects are over and everything should be finished, it is potentially not. Today, the computer lab emailed people to call them for a viva. And that's an oral exam. We don't really get told any details about them. I think they're about dissertations. I heard that you can get one just about the year in general, but it doesn't say that anywhere on the computer lab website, so I'm going to just assume and hope that's not true. But yeah, they give out some kind of oral exams to some people. Apparently they just pick people at random. It's like a random sample of people. I think they can also give them to particular people. Like maybe if there was something suspicious about your project and they wanted to check that you really did it and you know stuff about it. But I really don't know what the purpose is, whether like it affects your grade or whether it's just like a pass or fail thing. I really don't know, but I know that I don't want to get one. The vivas are on Monday and they announced them today. It would ruin the weekend, which would be awful because on Sunday it's a day called Suicide Sunday, which is like the biggest day of celebrations of the year because now everybody finishes their exams. Today is the last day of like the examination period. Obviously I finished a couple of weeks ago, but today I think everybody is totally finished. And to then get told that we're not finished and we have another test that we'd have to like revise for, that would just like ruin the weekend so much, and I'm panicking every time I get an email in case it's from the computer lab telling me that I've got a viva. Apparently we'll find out before 4 o'clock, so if I can go another few hours, I'm hopefully safe. It is surprisingly warm outside today, but more importantly it is after 4 PM and I have not been called for a viva, which means my weekend is not ruined and I am now 100% finished. I'm going to get something for dinner now. Do I go to Subway or McDonald's? McDonald's is cheaper. I'm going to eat this and watch the new series, or at least the first episode of the new series of Orange is the New Black. I'll not spoil anything for anyone. Orange is the New Black. Took me a while to get into it. I thought it was a bit slow to start with, but after the first few episodes it gets really good and it's definitely worth watching, along with Breaking Bad, which I finished the other day. Everything is a weird colour outside tonight. Everything's orange. Oh my god, what on earth has happened to Erasmus lawn today? It looks horrendous. They spend so much time and effort making the grass look nice. Is this just from people walking on it? It's also raining today. You can never see rain from this camera. This is the G7X. It just doesn't pick up rain, but it is raining out there. Yeah, I guess this is why they don't like people walking on the grass in Cambridge, although I'm sure grass can normally cope with people standing on it. It's Saturday. I have no plans for today. I don't know what to do today because it's raining, so I can't just like go outside and enjoy the weather. Obviously got no work to do. People don't really go out on a Saturday night, not students anyway. And I don't know what to do. I don't want to be bored. Like, it would be such a shame to sit and be bored when I've only got 2 weeks in Cambridge left. I'll have breakfast and figure something out. This must be stuff for the May Ball. May Ball is next week. It always takes them a few days to prepare. The Queen's garden party is tomorrow. Oh, more May Ball stuff. But yes, the garden party is a much smaller event, still fun. That's tomorrow night. I've just been reminded by one of my friends that we have to collect our tickets now. I've got like 3 minutes left to get my ticket before... I don't know what happens if I don't go and get it now. I've had like 3 hours today to collect them from, I think, outside the buttery. I hope so, otherwise I'm literally not going to get my ticket. I've got my ticket. They're quite fancy actually. 2 drinks and it says meal, but I guess that's just a single item of food, not 2 meals. Maybe like hot dogs and stuff like that, maybe. It said somebody had already collected my ticket, like I was already ticked off as having taken this. I assume it was just a mistake and they accidentally ticked my name off instead of somebody else's when they got theirs, but they gave me mine anyway because I am actually Jake Wright. The weather never improved, but they've set something up presumably for Bounce, which is the name of the garden party. I always thought it was a bit weird how they call it Bounce. The last 2 years they've had, I don't think I went last year actually, but they always have like big inflatable things like bouncy castle type stuff to play on, which presumably is why it's called Bounce. Still think it's a bit weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Spoons for dinner now with Roger, and apparently some people are going out tonight. There's the Union Garden party is today, and they're having an after party at Cindy's. Maybe we'll end up there, maybe we won't. We don't know what to do yet, but I'm hungry, so we're gonna get dinner first. Got the usual burger. Got some onion rings this time as well.